Hello, welcome to Nattys Crafts. Today we're going to do a quick Christmas decor idea using Ikea items. So here it is. I thought it was pretty cute. It's hanging up in my house now. You're going to need an Ikea blind. You can also get it from Home Depot or Lowe's. You'll need a background of some sort and a frame of some sort. So I'm using this frame. I got it from, I think, Hobby Lobby. It was on clearance for some reason for $8. It's quite large. I don't remember what size. I think it's like a 12 by 30 or I don't know. It was quite large. And I'm a fan of the black frames, so of course I'm going to paint it black. But this was a beautiful wood, so you could just stain it or just even leave it simple and just put like a clear coat on it just to protect it from dust or whatever. But anyway, so I'm doing black, of course, because if you watch any of my videos, you know that that's what I do. So black it is. And it's easier if you do the inside first. That's why I was showing that. It's easier if you do the inside first and then work on the outside, because then you don't have to hold on when you're doing the outside or the front. So that's why I was showing that. So I'm painting the whole thing, front, back, inside, outside, everything. Everything's going to be black. And then I was going to use these little stars from Dollar Tree as the topper of my tree. It ended up not working. They ended up being too small, but you know, they're cute for something else, I guess. What I had done was paint them red, and I wanted to then put glitter and some metallic paint. So there's the metallic paint, and I put a little metallic gold on there to mute out the red a little bit. And then I actually ended up putting glitter on there as well. But I didn't show all that because I ended up not using those at all. And for the backing of our sign, we're going to use, well, you should use poster board, but I didn't have poster board. All I had was this, whatever the cardboard board is, and then I had a piece of cardboard. So I'm putting those together to make it sturdy because the paper board, I don't know what it's called. You know, the stuff you get from Dollar Tree, but it's not the thick poster board. It was too thin, so I had to add a piece of cardboard. So I'm going to glue those two together to make the backing on mine. I used both a glue stick as well as some super glue, the gel super glue, which I love very much. And I'm just going to, again, glue those together, make them as even and as square as possible. And make sure if you're doing it this way, this is the hard way, but if you're doing it this way, make sure to press down really hardly or really hard so you don't get any bubbles or openings or anything like that. Then, once we've got the backing set up, we're going to staple it to that frame. Now, again, if you used poster board, is that what it is? Not poster board. The thick stuff from Dollar Tree. This would have been so much easier. You could have just attached it right away. And I also would have liked to have had a black background or maybe a dark red background. But again, I was using what I had here. This was a craft from my stash, so this is what I had. So once we've got the backing stapled to the frame, then we're going to make the hanger. So here I'm just tying a knot in some of the Dollar Tree braided twine. It's red and white, so it look kind of Christmassy to me. So I'm just tying a knot in there. I'm going to staple that on, and then I'm going to, you know, glue the mess out of it once I've got the staples in there. All right, once we've got that, then we're going to take this Ikea blind. These blinds are like the stick-on blinds for $2.99. I have to order blinds for my craft room because I have gone to Lowe's and Home Depot like 30 times and they just don't have them in stock. So I have to order them. So this was my temporary fix, was just to do some of these cheap stick-on blinds, and then I just tear them down when I'm ready. But anyway, so I'm going to use these for the Christmas tree. So I'm going to cut off that piece that had the tag on it. I'm just going to cut that off because we don't need all that. And the blinds have a sticky, one of the ends of them is sticky. So I'm going to use that for the first half. Does that make sense? I'm making this more complicated than it is. Just stick it onto the paper is all I'm saying, really. And these blinds, they're 36 inches long, and my windows that I was trying to cover are just 23 inches. So this was just the leftover, literally the leftover from the two blinds that I had put up on these two windows. And then I'm going to hot glue the side that doesn't have the sticky part on there. I'm just going to hot glue that to the other side there. And obviously, you know, try to make it look like a tree. So you're going to spread the bottom out further than the top. And then I put 2 little Dollar Tree tumbling tower blocks at the bottom to make it look kind of like a, how come I don't have words today. I just don't. The stump, the tree, I don't know what that thing is. The bottom of the tree, the thing that goes into the ground. I don't know what it is. And then we're going to top the tree. And again, instead of the stars, because the stars were just going to be way too small, I did a ribbon. So the ribbon needed to be sticking out a little bit. So again, I used some tumbling towers, covered them in the same color ribbon, and glued those onto the poster. And then I'm going to make the bow and glue the bow onto the Jenga or the tumbling tower blocks. And that's it. I mean, it was pretty simple, pretty easy. The hardest part for me was that stupid backing on the frame. But look at how cute that is. Now, I can imagine this with a black background or a dark red background. Maybe put a little gold paint within the actual tree. It could be so great. I mean, even greater than it is right now. See? Thanks so much for stopping by today. This was a quick one, but I'm slowly getting back together here. I'm slowly getting my craft room put together and putting stuff in order. So pretty soon we'll have normal videos that look normal and are good. So stick around for that. If you would, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. It doesn't hurt to subscribe, so you might as well go ahead and do it. Help a girl out. I appreciate it.